everyone, so I'm back again. Sorry about the lighting change, and it got cold, so I've got a jumper. I've also got my my Christmas tree and my enormous Christmas mug, because sometimes that needs to happen. And I think I'm actually going to die if I don't have a drink soon, so wait for that to cool down. Now if I look down, I'm sorry, I've got my computer right underneath you. And I'm going to go through in this video the combined pill. Now that's the big one that I was on at first. Now I was on microgynon, but there were loads of different ones. Now it says at a glance, the combined pill, when it's taken correctly, should be 99% effective. Of course that means you've got to take it at the same time every single day that you're supposed to take it anyway. If you have a break, of course you don't take it then. You know, if you're looking for something that's quite effective and you can take responsibility to take a pill every day, that's a good one. For advice on how to remind yourself to take it every day, I set an alarm on my phone. Now I have a BlackBerry. Don't suggest this is one of the best phones to set an alarm on, because it's just very difficult. It's a very awkward phone to use. But on most phones you can set an alarm for every single day at the same time. I did on this, but I had to do it through the calendar setting, but that's what I would suggest you do. Now it just says on here again, you take it 21 days, and then you've got the 7-day break, and in that 7-day break you have your period, then you start taking it again after those 7 days. That's what I did. The great thing about this pill actually is if you're going on holiday, or it's Christmas and you don't want to have a period on Christmas Day, which of course it will be soon. I'm a bit Christmas mad. You can take your next slip, because they come in like little packets. You can take your next slip of pills and you can miss that period, so to speak. But I don't suggest you do it for more than 2 months, because you will feel a bit awful and a bit weird if you do. I tried to a few times being at school and having swim competitions. I tried to not take it, not have a break for 3 months, so to speak, and it really caused me some problems, because I was just bloated and I was feeling weird. I can't really explain it. If you don't have a period, you do feel a bit odd as a girl. Double-edged sword, they're horrible when you get them and you feel odd without them. We have it great, don't we? So yeah, that's how that one works. You take it exactly the same time every single day. So I put that down, it's a bit hot. That's great, you can do that. Everyone can do it really. It's not that difficult. The only problem with this pill is if you don't take it at the same time every day, or you are sick, like vomiting sick, or you have diarrhea, it cannot work. The same if you have antibiotics as well. Some antibiotics can interfere with it, so you've got to ask your doctor and make sure they know that you're on the pill if you get antibiotics. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good pill, because, well, one of the great things about it is it makes your periods a lot lighter, and I mean like a lot lighter. It can be over in 2 days. So if you've got really heavy periods, great thing to go on that. I know I keep doing this TMI thing, but it's fine. You all know. It also, your boobs hurt. They hurt a lot sometimes, but you kind of get used to it. Now, one thing it did to me, and I haven't realised, is it made my cup sizes go down slightly. And it doesn't say that in there, but it's just something that happened to me. Now that I've come off it, I've realised that I'm really going up in cup size, and it's not because of the weight gain, so to speak, because I'm losing the weight now. It's kind of dropping off me, and the cup's still there. In fact, they're still getting a bit bigger. So that's one thing to think about. If you are particularly small chested and you don't want to risk that, it might not be an option for you. Whether the doctors will tell you that that's a side effect, I don't know, and I can't speak for everyone. They certainly don't like to tell me if there are side effects that I won't like, but that might be something to think about. Also, it can increase your chances of having headaches, and I mean mild headaches. I don't mean serious, debilitating headaches. They're just kind of, it's a niggling sensation. One thing is, it doesn't have any evidence of weight gain. I certainly didn't gain any weight on it. I certainly didn't lose any either. So you just stay the same. saying that I was growing a lot because I was a teenager during them, so I wouldn't necessarily know, but I don't think I did, and I certainly didn't lose any when I came off it or gain any when I came off it, so that's just how it was for me. There are low risks, and they are very low, although I'm pretty sure one of it's what causes migraines, but some of the side effects are blood clots and cervical cancer, and I mean very, very low risks, but they have to tell you, and that's why I'm telling you too. But it is there. The combined pill also isn't suitable for some people, so it wouldn't be suitable for you if you smoke, or if you're over 35, or you have certain medical conditions. Also, if you are of a nature where you can't take responsibility for taking the pill yourself. I certainly know some people who aren't. The doctor won't put you on it. It doesn't protect you against STIs, but chemical methods don't. So if you're going to have sex with random people, use something else. Use a condom, because you can't be too careful. And these things, they last for life. So be careful. Now, here we go. This tells you how it works. I'm kind of scrolling down as I'm looking at you and reading. The way it works is it thickens the mucus around the neck of the womb. It also thins the lining of the womb, which is why you don't have as heavy periods. And it lessens the chance of the egg that's fertilised implanting. Of course, if you miss a pill, just keep taking the next one. If you miss a period, go to your doctor. If you're really, really paranoid, and you have had sex that night, go to the gum clinic if you're in England, or go and see your doctor, and they may prescribe you the morning after pill. The morning after pill is not good to take as a birth control. It is a last resort, but the option's there if you need it, so you can use it if needed. But honestly, with any of these birth control methods, I would suggest, unless you can risk the chance of becoming pregnant, to use a barrier method alongside, because nothing is 100% unless you just don't do it anyway. So yeah, that's all you need to know about this pill. Of course, there are the really, really simple things, like you can't take it if you are pregnant. Just don't do that. Although if you become pregnant on this pill, there is nothing to say that this pill is going to damage the developing fetus in the first few weeks. I mean, that's a great thing to know. It isn't going to damage the developing fetus. You can use it straight after an abortion or a miscarriage, but use something else for the first week just to make sure that it's definitely working, because you don't really want to have another baby straight after a miscarriage, because that could do you damage. So I hope that is helpful to you, and I will go on to the next contraception.